Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back. My name is Luana and I've been working as a professional psychic medium for more than 5 years, specializing in twin flame connections. I'm also married to my own twin flame as of 2 weeks ago. I thought I'd sit down and do a twin flame reading for our collective here. There is so much energy. I really felt called to sit down. We have the lovers on the bottom of the deck as I'm shuffling. And I really just feel like this is going to be a message for a twin flame collective who is in this current energy of panic. Like something needs to change, something needs to shift. This is the energy that is coming through. It's almost like if you are putting so much pressure on yourself to get everything right, but there's this old pain and this old grief that is coming up as well as healing. Yeah, there's something that's shifting on your twin flame journey. I feel like you're someone who has gone through many dark nights of the soul. I'm being shown the number 5. Like maybe you've gone through literally 5 dark nights of the soul. This could be your 5th dark night of the soul, or that is the general number that you've gone through. Also, May could be a significant month for someone. That is a message that's coming through. Okay, we have the 3 of Swords, heartbreak, and we have the 5 of Cups, grief. There is some kind of past situation that is being brought into your awareness now. And this will be brought into your awareness because you have asked for change. You've asked for rapid change in your life. Maybe you've called in your union. Maybe you are manifesting in new love. You could be very much getting into inner child healing at this point in time. Like this feels like a very pivotal time that has come after, I'm hearing Spirit say, making many decisions. Like you are now ready to receive this new energy. And so it almost feels like you are going through this. I'm laughing because it's like a rebirth. It's like a leveling. I feel all this energy rushing through my body. And it's almost like Spirit is saying, you are making space for this union. And it's almost like these next few weeks, months, definitely months, I don't feel for many it's going to be years, is going to be like a hyper-focused lesson on getting the basics down. So it's almost like you're in this training period to manifest your union in, to hold it in your energy field. Like you could be learning, for example, relationship skills, conflict resolution. You could be learning how to communicate better. I'm being shown heavy energies around the throat chakra. It's like the divine feminine collective that I'm speaking to here is going through a throat chakra activation. Yeah, and there's a lot of energy coming through. It's almost like Spirit is saying it's okay to slow down, to take your time. Healing doesn't have to happen instantly. You could be feeling very inspired because you've just had some kind of like emotional breakthrough with the Star card, inspiration. This is a deeply healing energy. This could also be you finding your compass or your purpose. You're reconnecting to the divine mission of your twin flame journey. Like for some reason you're being shown why you have gone through all these struggles, and it's almost being shown to you linked into your purpose. It's almost like Spirit is saying this is why you're going through all of this, all of these challenges, all of these difficulties around communication, around the throat chakra, and there's a lot of energy moving. You could also be feeling very anxious lately. There's a message. I'm also hearing the words Epsom salt baths. So if you have Epsom salts, you like to take baths, that is recommended by Spirit to almost ground yourself in water. And I think Epsom salt is also really good for lifting your vibration as you're clearing karmic baggage, past life trauma, all of these energies that have anchored you down, weighed you down. That's an energy that's clearing now. Let's see what else Spirit has to say here. Okay, so it's interesting. Yeah, this 2 of Pentacles is kind of just confirming the energy that you've been in, which can feel unbalanced. Like you could be working a lot or very focused on one thing or putting all your energy into one thing. And Spirit is saying, reorient yourself towards your purpose and this panic will dissipate. So there could be parts of you that are coming up as you're connecting more deeply to your purpose and the reason behind everything that has happened on your twin flame journey is you are being shown fundamentally who you are meant to become on a soul level. Like it's almost like this is an awakening energy. I could be speaking to a collective of twin flames who are going through, I don't even want to say the very first awakening, but it's almost like the awakening that you're having now is almost tying back to the very first awakening that you had. So this could be a massive, I remember I was getting the number 5. It could be like a 5-year cycle, 5 months, 5 weeks, 5 days, like a cycle. Wow. Okay, I'm being shown energies around the throat chakra. I'm also being shown like old emotions. You could be crying a lot, purging lately. There's just this feeling of all this energy. Like I'm hearing an old situation that came to a close is causing all this energy to be pushed forward out through the throat chakra. You could be speaking your truth with this Justice card. This says truth. Speaking your truth, healing your throat chakra, and it's almost like all the karmic energies are rebalancing themselves. If you were, I don't know, I never get this word, but I'm hearing from Spirit say like paying off your karmic debts. You have gone through, and not even in a negative way, okay? Because I don't want this to feel like a negative message or like a scary message, but it's almost an acknowledgement from the universe that there are certain things and lessons that your soul wanted to experience. Perhaps there are things you wanted to make amends for from past lives. So there's a karmic rebalancing that is being completed. This could have, you could have been in a period of struggle or lack. I'm hearing lack mentality. This could be around love or any part of abundance. And yeah, we have the Page of Swords in reversed here. You could have, in the past, you might have been someone who had a more closed-minded attitude. You might have carried a lot of shame around this. This could also be, it could be that you went through a period as a child where your voice was very shut down or you weren't listened to a lot. And so that could have manifested in you feeling as you grew up like people wouldn't understand you, and then going down different karmic paths. But now it's like a rebalancing with everything that you've gone through your twin flame journey. It's like all of that is rebalancing. You're finding your voice again. You're almost purifying your energy in some ways, not purifying in a bad way with that star card energy, but it's like purifying in the sense where you have a clean conscience. Like you are releasing old guilt. You're no longer having this feeling of like needing to watch your back. You're releasing and healing and forgiving old past life energy. Something that I would really recommend for all of you watching this video is to use the Violet Flame. This is an energy healing modality that we're currently working through inside my coaching membership. But it's this energy that is this flame of forgiveness, of purification, of healing. It's a powerful energy that works to detangle karmic attachments, karmic entanglements. There's this need to forgive and to release the past. Like it's Spirit coming through and saying that for you to fully move into this new beginning energy on your twin flame journey, even with your twin flame in the physical world, there's this need to forgive yourself, because I feel that a lot of healing is on its way, reconnection, but it's going to be reconnection from a more healed place, from a more grounded place. I feel that those of you who this message is for, you will feel that strongly. This unblocking in the throat chakra. I feel that really strongly. Let's see what else Spirit wants to bring through. Wow. Okay, this is just a triple confirmation here. Yeah. There's an old cycle that is meant to die now, Spirit is saying. We have the Devil card reversed, the Knight of Swords reversed. These are old karmic energies that are dying. And Spirit is almost giving you permission to let this go, even though it's painful, even though it hurts. Remember that you're not forcing yourself to cut anyone off. I don't know if someone in this collective is struggling with this idea of cutting someone off or letting someone go. Spirit is saying it's not about that. You can allow people to remain somewhat in your life and your energy field so long as there are boundaries that you set up. And to have a sense of patience with yourself and slowing down, not trying to do everything in one day. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, this vision for your life, this vision for this union, this stability that you're manifesting. This could also be like hobbies, your sole purpose. This is every area of your life that is kind of being reflected through how you feel in your twin flame connection, on your twin flame journey. But there is a massive cycle that's healing here. I'm going to pull a final healing message because I want to see what advice Spirit has for this collective. Let's see. Okay, and this is from the Frequency Tarot Oracle deck. Let's see. Okay, we have transcendence, and synchronicity. It's so interesting because these cards have a very similar color palette. If you look at them, there's teal, and then there's all these like fiery orange colors and that blue. They definitely resonate with each other. They almost look visually alike. So this could be a synchronicity and a message for your twin flame journey of mirroring happening between you and your twin flame. Actually, as I say that, it could be that these cards represent both you and your twin flame. Let's read the card. Synchronicity. I feel this one is representing you, the divine feminine, watching this reading. Even if you identify as a masculine, divine feminine energy can apply to anyone who's watching this, okay? Even if you're divine masculine, because you also have divine feminine energy within yourself. Synchronicity. If you've drawn this card upright, you can be sure that divine forces are at play in your circumstance. There is a particularly meaningful relationship between the things you are lining up with at this time. You are a creator, and at this time your focus and energy is bringing forth that which you require into physical manifestation. Be conscious of what thoughts you are thinking. The time between the thought and its physical appearance will be quick. Get clear about what you desire in your life. All forces in the universe are working with you to bring your desires to fruition. It's almost like a message that this can happen fast. These shifts, this healing, this reconnection. I'm almost hearing Spirit say that you really are meant to be on your union timeline. If you have a desire for union, it is meant for you. No matter what you have gone through, I feel there's so much heaviness in the heart chakra for this collective. Continue to do the inner child healing work. Continue to love your inner child, love your triggers as they come up. This is the path for you. And I do feel there's a light at the end of the tunnel, because again, you don't have to be perfectly healed to be in union. You will still feel triggered. You can have it right now. You are worthy of it right now. And that is the message that Spirit is reiterating over and over and over again, that you are worthy of these things right now. You don't have to wait. You can deserve it now. Allow the energy of union into your heart now, that unconditional love, receiving love, loving others, being compassionate towards yourself and your inner child. As you receive that energy in, you allow a space for union to manifest in your physical reality. But it's an allowance, it's a receiving energy, which is why this is a very strong divine feminine theme right now. Divine feminines are going through a lot right now. Transcendence for your twin flame. If you've drawn this card upright, you are being called to rise from struggles and limitations like a phoenix out of the ash. But to do that, you must allow yourself to become ash. How many times have you sat safely within the narrow confines of your life, comfortable in your current thoughts, beliefs, and expectations? Then out of the blue, something shocking happens that completely destroys your picture of peace and harmony. It blows your mind or throws you for a loop. There's a sudden realization that your comfort was based on an inadequate foundation of false thought, belief, and action. This is a humbling, frightening, but necessary experience. This is an experience that shakes the foundation of your current sense of security and or forces you to question your strongly held beliefs, perceptions, attitudes, and behaviors. It is likely to bring chaos in its wake. If you've drawn this card upright, ask yourself, what structures in my life are breaking up? No doubt you will already be very aware of where there is turmoil and destruction, but sometimes it can be on a more subtle or subconscious level. With any destruction, there comes creation. Truth and honesty has come like a lightning bolt through your current experience in order to cause you to grow past your present level. If you've drawn this card, you are being called toward a major shift in consciousness. Practice non-attachment. If things are falling apart, let them fall apart. Build something entirely new from the ashes of what remains. Spirit is giving me this image of chopping down a tree, literally chopping down a tree. It's this sign and this message that if you need to let things fall apart in order to have your new beginning, let them. Let these old structures fall away. Release that limitation. This is applying to your twin flame's life, and almost a message coming through from their higher self. It's saying, allow these things to fall away. You will be held by the universe. You will be okay. You'll be held by the energy of love. This is a lesson in surrender that is coming through. What I'm also being shown is that you might have had many lessons in surrender, which this is a big divine feminine theme in this lifetime. A lot of divine feminines are going through this lesson, where it's all about allowing yourself to free fall, letting go of control, surrendering to the circumstance, surrendering to how you feel, surrendering to the energy that wants to flow through you and express through you. It's about not resisting it anymore, but acting on your highest excitement. As Bashar says, that's a line that's coming to mind. Some of you may listen to Bashar or other spiritual teachings or taking in a lot of spiritual information, but that's a good thing. It's a healing thing. You're really meant to, like, spiritual awakening was so important to your soul for some reason. It's like spirituality is your abundance. Spirituality is your love. It's this connection to the divine that you're cultivating that is going to be mirrored and is being mirrored through your connection to your twin flame, okay? So yeah, that is a very beautiful message. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated. Also, if you are seeking support on this journey, you want live calls, live support from me, and a very beautiful community, I just founded my Union Alignment membership. I'm going to be doing 2 live calls every single week, leading a group through twin flame healing classes, energy healing classes, inner child healing classes. It's going to be a very beautiful space. So if you have been needing support on your journey, the information will be in my bio. You can also send me an email or DM me on TikTok if you have questions about it. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, take care. Bye.